Hi guys, my name is Nicholas. If you didn't know that, now you do. Welcome to my channel where I normally make music-y type stuff, but today I'm actually going to be doing a special Q&A because I don't know if you noticed, but last week we passed 1,000 subscribers, so my last video, which I'll link up above, I asked all of you guys to ask questions down in the comments, and you did, so I'm going to answer them because that's what Q&A is. Alright. What's your favorite song? So obviously my favorite song always is changing, just like depending on like new songs come out all the time and all the such. But I think like my consistent favorite song of like all time is Hair by Lady Gaga. It's from her Born This Way album. If you haven't heard it, which a lot of people don't actually like know what it is, it's like really good and you should definitely check it out. What concerts have you been to? So this year I've been to the Dodie and Tessa concert, and I went to the Jane concert, and I went to the Alec Benjamin concert. I've also been to a couple other concerts in the past couple of months, years, all that such. And then actually upcoming this year, I'm going to Cave Town in February, so that's going to be real exciting. And I hope to go to a lot more this year because I love going to concerts. What/who inspired you to start singing/playing? So I don't actually really know the answer to this question because I've kind of been singing for a long time. But if I was to give an answer, I'd say like music-wise, it's probably like Josh Turner or someone like that. I actually grew up with a lot of country music in the household, so a lot of my like early influences are on that genre in that kind of area of life. Who are some of your favorite musicians? So my favorite musician of all time has to be Lady Gaga. She is the queen. But I also, like, if you've watched any of my videos on this channel, I cover a lot of Dodie songs because I'm obsessed with Dodie. It's a problem. I also like Tessa Violet, Cave Town. Honestly, there's like so many. Once again, I'll just look through my recent Spotify plays. Conan Gray, Clean Bandit, Marina and the Diamonds, obviously. Billie Eilish has to be up there. Tom Rosenthal? I don't know if that's how you spell his name, but like his music is to die for, and I listen to it almost every time I go to bed because it's so freaking relaxing. Maisie Peters, she's great. Kaylee Morg, Josh Turner has to be up there, he's one of the best. Dolly Parton, Ariana Grande, all the people, Dua Lipa, Miley Cyrus, yeah, a lot. Jane, I have a lot of favorite musicians. I would not be able to break it down. I would say number one, Lady Gaga, and that's all I can. Everyone else is just kind of like super awesome, and I just would not be able to place in order. That's just how it would be. How do you feel about Troye Sivan? An oddly specific question, but I like his music. I don't know, that's about, I listen to it. I know some of his songs. I wouldn't say I'm like crazy obsessed, but yeah, I like his music. He's great. He's got some talent. He's poppin'. When did you start playing ukulele? So I actually started playing ukulele after I started uploading videos to this channel. I'll actually link the first video I did with my ukulele up above, which is actually the first time I ever touched a ukulele. I got my first one at a garage sale. It's kind of a crappy one, but that's when I started. I didn't actually like get serious about learning the ukulele till about a year ago. When I got my baritone ukulele, that like really pushed me to learn how to play it well. I wouldn't say this is like a general thing, but I would definitely say like having nice instruments kind of like pushes you to practice because it's like you spent all this money on this nice instrument, you might as well make use of it. Definitely wouldn't say that for everybody, but for me, that's like what happened, and that's why I started playing it. And then I got my tenor a couple months ago, and I've been playing that quite a bit. But yeah, I've only been playing since December 2nd of 2016. That's when I started playing, but I didn't really get started like seriously playing until about a year ago. What instrument do you most wish you knew how to play? So this kind of ties in with the question of if I play the piano. I have a keyboard, and I really, I tried playing the piano for like a hot minute, and then I just like stopped practicing, which is bad. And one of the things I'm going to be working on this coming year, the instrument in which I wish I knew how to play, and especially like play well, would definitely be like the piano and the keyboard, because I just feel like you can it's such a versatile instrument. And if you have a computer or any type of like software like GarageBand, you can change your keyboard into be any sound. So once you know how to play the piano, and especially like read music, you can play almost like any like sound. I mean, you definitely can't play any instrument, but you can play like any sound if you have like a computer and software and all that stuff. But yeah, so I wish I knew how to play the piano, and I will be working on it. So hopefully I'll be able to play it soon. Have you been studying music professionally? Definitely not. I took choir in high school, and that's about it. Do you do theater? No, I do not do theater, and I thought about it for a while, but like, no, that's not what I do. I just don't. What's your favorite tea of all time? So this question actually has two answers. I have to say Earl Grey because it's delectable, delicious, yummy, all the things. And then I also like a good, hard, like, Irish breakfast tea. Like if you put like 3 or 4 things of tea in like a huge cup, it's just like strong as all get out, punches you in the face. But yeah, Irish breakfast tea and Earl Grey tea would be like my top 2. A lot of people like to cook say they have one thing they cook really well. What is your signature meal / snack / thing? My thing that I think I cook really well, at least, is bread. I make a lot of it, and a lot of like baked goods. I like baking. It's fun. I do it a lot. My nickname in our group house chat is actually The Bread. So like, if that means anything, there's that. But yeah, I like to cook bread, and I think I'm pretty good at it. Also like other baked things like that. So like pizza, that's kind of like bread, so I would say that's up there. Macaroni and cheese or grilled cheese? So I actually do not like grilled cheese, like at all. I think it's kind of gross. I'll eat it if someone makes it for me, but like, that's about it. So I definitely prefer mac and cheese over grilled cheese. What are your favorite foods? So I'm just gonna list 2 because I like food. I like a lot of food. Everybody likes food. I definitely love Swedish meatballs, and I definitely love pot pie, or like shepherd's pie, kind of the same thing, like not really, basically the same thing on the inside. But yeah, those are 2 things I really enjoy if someone would make them for me, or if I make them for myself. Preferably if someone else makes them for me, I am very happy, because I like it a lot. Would you ever collab with other small YouTubers, or big ones? So yeah, I've never collabed on this channel with like other actual YouTube people. I've done a couple videos with my friends / roommates, mainly being Coco, which you've seen before, I presume, if you watch any of these videos. I've also had some of my other roommates like in the background of some of my videos, which is exciting, but I've never actually done any real collabs, and mainly just because I've never been like in the position to like have them done. No one's ever really asked me to do them, and even if like someone has asked me to like collab, you can't really like collab if you live across the country. Like that doesn't work. But yeah, I would definitely love to collab with YouTubers and other musician people on the internet, because I think that's like so fun, and that's like half the fun of and half the point of YouTube is to like be friends with people and hang out and make cool stuff with each other. Yes, I would definitely collab with other people, other YouTubers, but I haven't yet. Can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. And I definitely don't want to collab with someone if it's not going to turn out right. And so, yeah. But it's just never happened because it hasn't. Nothing else about that. What / who inspired you to start YouTube? So, actually before I started this channel, years and years ago, when, I don't know if you guys remember this, but like cup stacking was a thing. It's when you like stacked cups, and it was very exciting. And I actually was really into that, and I discovered that there was a whole like YouTube community about that, and so I posted like 2 videos to start this channel. I would definitely say like my inspirations would be like Dodie and Tessa Violet, and like that whole like subgroup of YouTubers who do music and all that kind of stuff, singy, and just like the jazz. What is your favorite song you've covered? My favorite song that I've covered is Even If It's a Lie by Matt Maltese. I covered it this summer, and I just really love how it turned out. I got like some harmonies and like backgroundy, like hummy things in there. which I fail to do a lot, so I normally just take them out after I try to attempt to put them in. But that one turned out really well. Also, it was when I had long hair, and it was bleached, and I thought I looked pretty cool. But yeah, that's my favorite cover I've ever done. Yeah, number one of all of them. What song have you always wanted to cover but haven't? So, like I said before, my favorite song of all time-ish would be Hair by Lady Gaga, and I've always wanted to cover that song, but it's such a long song, and her voice is like so powerful, like the opposite of my voice, so I don't think I'll ever be able to cover it. Maybe if I could, but like it would turn out really bad. And there's like so many like shifts in that song. It's an amazing song, but I just think it's way too like difficult for me and way too like vocally demanding. So I probably will never cover that song, but I have always wanted to. Do you have any tips to draw more people to your channel? I absolutely do not have any tips to draw anyone to your channel. The first like year and a half of this channel existing, I had like 100, 200 subscribers, and I got like no views or anything. I mean, I was just making videos for fun as like a hobby and such. Kind of blew up this year, but like, not really. I'm still kind of a small channel, especially in like the whole scheme of YouTube. I'm definitely grateful for 1,000 subscribers, and it's freaking awesome that I got here, but like I understand that I'm a very small channel. I don't really matter in terms of like YouTube. But I have absolutely no tips to draw people to your channel. Make good stuff, do what you like, interact with people, and like meaningfully. Don't like go and spam people. Make like connections with other people who do the same stuff you do. Build friendships, build connections, because that's really like all that it's about. Because success isn't really guaranteed. It's just kind of, it'll happen if it happens, and if it doesn't happen, it's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, just have a good time with it. Oh my god, there's like a weird shadow right here. I'm pretty sure I've been in it the whole time, and you're just gonna have to deal. Sorry about that. If you weren't doing YouTube, what do you think you'd be doing to fill in your time? So, I actually really busy outside of like my YouTube game. I'm going to college full time, and I work quite a bit. And a lot of my videos that I put on YouTube are really like last minute. Like I'll make them the night before at like 11 o'clock at night, edit for like 2 hours, and then throw it up on the internet. So if I wasn't doing YouTube in my time, I don't know if I'd be doing anything else to fill my time, because at this point YouTube doesn't really fill up that much of my time because it's so last minute and I like don't have time to do any of it. Like this video, I was supposed to post it on Friday. It's currently Sunday when I'm filming it, and who knows when it will be up. Maybe just hang out with friends more. But other than that, work more, pay more attention to school, study harder so I would not be failing classes. But yeah, I don't think I'd be doing anything too exciting if I wasn't doing YouTube. This is kind of my exciting rager right here. What do you use for editing? So for my videos, I edit with Premiere, but like obviously that's like unnecessary. I used to edit with iMovie, but the one big reason why I stopped doing that was because it only allows like 2 layers on your video edits, and for some stuff that I was doing, I like to have more than 2 layers of like texts and images and stuff at a time. Obviously not that big of a deal. I'm just fortunate enough to be able to afford this. And I discovered Premiere because I was taking an art class that uses Photoshop, and so I got like Premiere as the same thing because Adobe Suite, all the stuff, student discount, very lovely. But yeah, and so then I just started using Premiere. It's kind of a difficult program to learn, but like once you like figure out all the ins and outs, it's pretty quick, and I am definitely a lot quicker with Premiere than I am with iMovie. I don't really remember how to use iMovie, but I'm like pretty efficient with Premiere. I can make some stuff, do some things, and then for all my thumbnails I use Photoshop, and I just like draw on them because they're all drawn on. That's my aesthetic. It's very cute. But yeah, that's what I use for editing. That is what I use for editing. What do you study in college? So I'm actually going to the University of Washington, and I am currently in the Industrial and Systems Engineering department. Whoop whoop, that's what I'm studying in college. Very exciting. How old are you? So I'm currently 20, but I will be turning 21 come February, so that's gonna be bumpin'. What is your favorite place to go / be? I don't really have a favorite place to be. I really just don't. Nothing I can say about that. That's all there is to that statement slash question. Next one. What are you dreaming of? So lately, I've been dreaming a lot of like being a professional tennis player, like sleep dreaming. And a lot of that because I've been watching a lot of the tennis channel. Because I'm back home for the holidays, and my parents have cable, and so I've been able to watch the tennis channel, and so I guess that seeped into my dreams. But yeah, in terms of like long-term dreams, like real life, I don't really have that many like dreams. Be happy, maybe. That's a good dream to have. Have fun with life. Don't make regrets. Do stuff I love. Sing, make music, do all the fun things. Have family. I don't know. Those are dreams, I guess. Are you depressed? Currently, I'm not depressed. But, you know, life happens, and sometimes you get depressed. It's just how you deal with it. But yeah, currently, not depressed. Haven't been depressed for, like, a year or so. But, like, even then, like, not, like, severe depression, all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, like, who isn't depressed? It's our generation's thing to be depressed. Do you like animals? If so, cat or dog? I definitely love animals. I don't know anyone who doesn't like animals. I have no preference, cat or dog. I like all animals. But yeah, no preference. I would say I'm a dog person, but I also like extremely like cats. It's kind of a bad thing, but they can be like beaches sometimes. So that's the reason I would call myself a dog person. What are you doing? Currently, I'm closing out this video because it's been a whole hot minute and my camera battery is about to die. So, if you like this video, you should definitely give it a big like down below. Otherwise, what's the point in even liking it? Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's been awesome. Prepare for more videos this coming year. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be something. It'll be exciting. But definitely leave me comments down below. Ask more questions. I'll answer them down there. That's where I shall be. If I didn't get to your questions and I didn't answer them today, I probably just didn't see them in the comments on the last video. So ask them again in this comments in this video. I definitely saw a couple that when I was looking through comments at the time, and then I went back and I couldn't find them. So I didn't answer them because I couldn't find them and I couldn't remember what they were. So that's that. If you like this video, like all the things. Have a Happy New Year and all the stuff. I'll see you next year. Bye.